Hello and welcome to another video. So it has been a while. Basically, I filmed the video that went up yesterday by the time you see this one. I filmed it the Friday before I left for the weekend to visit my boyfriend's parents for Father's Day, and that was a super, it was kind of a weird visit because we had to be extra careful about not getting too close to people. There were no hugs exchanged. My boyfriend's parents live in a house that's big enough that we had our own room, our own bathroom. We were as careful as we could be. So that was interesting. And that was about 2 days that we were there, and then we came back on Monday. But then I was really tired, especially since I drove the last 30 minutes home, which is like a quarter of the whole trip. So that was a lot for me. I'm trying to learn to drive, and that means that I'm still getting in practice. I haven't gotten enough practice that it's not completely terrifying. So I was stressed the whole time. And now, I didn't do anything Monday, Tuesday. I slept in because the weekend was tiring. I mean, it had been so long since I'd seen anybody, really. And so I was just tired from all that interaction, even if it was at a distance. There was a lot of talking and stuff. And then yesterday we had to go grocery shopping, and I also drove there. So that was exhausting, and I didn't do anything yesterday either. And now it's Wednesday, and here I am, and it's less than a week until we move. And that does mean that this is going to be the last Plan With Me Daily video. I wanted to try to keep this going as long as I could, as much of the month of June as possible, but I have a lot to wrap up in this last week, a lot of packing that I want to focus on. I also didn't account for how hot it was going to get. We have a window unit that we can move. It's an air conditioner that it's on wheels and has a tube that goes out the window. It's not one of the box air conditioners in a window. So it has some mobility, but the way the apartment is set up means that it doesn't actually fit in most of the windows in the apartment. So basically that means that the air conditioner is in one room and we work a lot in other rooms, so it's hot, and most of my packing is actually in different rooms, and so that also makes it more tiring, to be packing in the heat. And so I have to save my energy for packing and doing these last few errands and wrapping things up and making sure that everything is going to be ready by the time we have to move. And this video series takes just a bit too much of my day. So this is going to be the last video for it. I will continue to prep the regular Monday, Friday content. Monday and Friday is my official channel schedule. Sometimes if I have more time or I have more content that I want to get out, Wednesday is an optional day that I might have a video. So those videos will continue to go up as scheduled. But this daily series is going to come to an end after this video. I did really enjoy it, and I want to do more things like this in the future. However, I think what I'm going to do is more of a slightly more frequent daily video schedule, but on a shorter time scale. So I will probably do these in the future a week at a time, and probably once every other month, maybe once a month. It will depend on what my schedule turns out to be once we get closer to the fall and things shape up at my new school. But that's kind of where I'm envisioning this going, because a whole month straight is a lot. Maybe if I weren't also moving, I could have done the whole month, but I don't know. So that's basically where I'm at. The last thing you saw me plan was this, and it's also the last thing that I planned. So I didn't even bring my planners with me over the weekend. Nothing got planned here, nothing got planned yesterday. And I'm not going to go back and fill this in. I didn't even do anything worth planning. So that's just gonna stay like that. I planned today out so that I could start getting back into my planning routine. And I've done most of the things. I didn't intend to do a ton today because we were getting back into a schedule. Mostly all I have to do is pack. That's the biggest to do I have every day for the next week, is just pack. So I wanted to make sure that I got up the video I filmed before I left, and then I'm filming this final closing video here. And then I wanted to update my planners because I hadn't touched them for 3 days. reorganize my videos because I had one video planned to go up on Wednesday that I didn't get up. So I moved that one. Packing I will do after this at some point. Then I still need to conclude my Shadow Rising vlog. I haven't done it yet and I'm still putting it off. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I need to get as much stuff filmed that I need my backdrop for as possible because I need to pack that as well. So hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. And then here for this set of stickers, these stickers are from the Bookish Happy Planner sticker book, and they have these reading stickers. So I figured I would put underneath what I am reading at the time. I'm still reading White Fragility. I didn't do any reading over the weekend. I touched A Court of Thorns and Roses a little bit, and then I actually read a lot of it yesterday, but that's it. So I'm almost done with both of these books now, but I just have to actually finally finish them. And then something that I thought was kind of cool is that the sticker book came with these little review stickers for like if you're reading a book or something, given the theme of it, that you can rate it. But I thought that it might be interesting to use these stickers as habit trackers. So I actually put one on yesterday that I didn't use, and then today I'll fill that out closer to the end of the day. I got my quote in, and then I got my word of the day, gourmand, one who is excessively fond of eating and drinking. And that was my day today. That's what I set up for tomorrow. I'm going to fill in my reading. I think I might still be reading both of these. I don't know how much reading I'll get done today. Whoops. And then my quote of the day. All right, so that's done. I will put my word of the day in tomorrow. And I think my important tasks are actually still going to be YouTube related because tomorrow I want to make sure that I pick up the mail because my May Fairy Loot box got delivered. And then I want to film an unboxing for that. Because that's the video I want to have for Friday. And then before I continue with this, I do want to take a look at my hourly. So my hourly it's got some work. Basically, I didn't touch it for 2 days. And now, because of the weird weekend schedule stuff, being so tired from it, I slept in a lot. And ultimately, this just isn't useful to me. I'm not continuing this video series, so this morning YouTube stuff, I don't want to plan out quite like that anymore. Packing, I don't know when I'll do it. I'm not waking up this early right now. All over the place, it's not helpful. So my plans going forward, next week, I'm probably going to plan in here without the hours and try that out to get a sense of just using it to place things and map things out for the week because I don't want to keep track of time right now. Basically, it's just packing in all my free time, and next week it's going to be moving and then unpacking. So there's not much to do with that. And then as the summer starts to kind of come to a close, especially towards the end of July and the beginning of August, I should have a bit more to plan in the hours because I will be hearing more from my new job. And then in September, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know long term how I want to use this, if I want to use these hours. They were really, really helpful in the last week and a half of distance learning. And it's been mildly helpful on some days since. But I don't know. I don't know. I like having a place to put weekly stuff, and I like being able to use this planner and experiment with it. But I don't know what I'm going to do about it long term. It was fun to play around with it this month and like a little bit. I think I've been using it consistently since mid-May. I'll probably continue to do so, but I don't know exactly how. So basically, for the second week in this series, I am scrapping this layout because there is just so much that I'd have to change that I wasn't willing to do that. So instead, I threw this together this week. Not this week, today. And it's just the last 4 days of the week with some tasks for this week. Videos I want to get filmed so that I can work on them even when I don't have all of my stuff out in my new apartment yet. And then task lists for the next few days, things I want to keep on my mind. Super simple, but this is all I need right now. So if we look at what I laid out for tomorrow, I wanted to remember to pick up the mail, film my Fairy Loot unboxing, film the vlog wrap up, and then edit and upload the Fairy Loot unboxing. So film a vlog wrap up, edit and upload, Fairy Loot. Okay, then also tomorrow, I need to continue to pack. In particular, I think that tomorrow I want to start packing things in my office space because I know what I'm going to need in the next week and for these last few videos, and that's the kind of packing that really is just, I need to do it by myself so that I know where everything is and I can do it fairly quickly. I just have to go through it. So tomorrow, one of the things that I want to focus on is start packing my workspace. And then also tomorrow, I will probably do some laundry. Laundry has been really hard to do lately because for whatever reason, my dryer has started to not dry properly. It used to dry so well, and for whatever reason, in the last few loads of laundry that I've done, I put it through a cycle and the clothes aren't completely dry. So I have to put it through another cycle. And I don't know what that's about. I've never been in charge of maintenance on a laundry machine. So if you know anything about drying and why dryers start to not dry as well over time, and if there's anything I can do, let me know. I'll have to Google it. But it's super annoying, and it means that drying takes twice as long. So that's really been slowing me down because the washing machine already doesn't take anywhere near as long as the dryer does. And now the dryer is taking twice as long. So for every dryer that I do, I could do like 4 washes, but I don't because I'm waiting for the dryer. So we'll work on that a bit more tomorrow. And then I'll have filmed 2 videos. Yeah. So that's looking like a good plan for tomorrow. And there's not actually much else to do here. There's that. When it comes to my reading planner, I forgot what I read. I forgot what I read. I know I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, both on Saturday and Sunday, but like barely a few pages, and so I don't remember what specifically I read. So I just wrote that I was reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I didn't journal about it because I didn't remember what exactly I had read in that time. And then yesterday, I know I read like a lot. So I talked about that here. My goals for the end of the month are to finish both A Court of Thorns and Roses and Right Fragility, and then maybe Bone Crier's Moon. Those are like my goals. I'm almost finished with all of them. So, except Bone Crier's Moon. But if I actually start it, then I don't think it will take me that long to read. But we will see. The month is coming to a close, and like I said, I've got a lot of packing to do. And this is how the monthly wrap-up is looking. Then lastly, in my memory planner, I had to go back and fill it in today. This is how last week ended up looking. I really like it. I like the peach colors. However, I didn't have anything set up for this week, and I didn't want to find a kit. I didn't want to print a kit. I didn't want to cut it. I was tired of the Simply Gilded format. Like, their kits are really good for really quick planning, but I don't like using them all the time because I get bored with the types of things in there. So this is my setup for this week. This is when I'm being super lazy and I don't want to set up a kit. I just put down some washi tape. I used the traveling washi tape from the May Simply Gilded box, I believe. And no, April. And I really liked using this theme because we're moving this week. So we're not traveling like recreational traveling, but we are getting ready for like a big move and honestly like a big trip because we're going to have to drive 12 hours. So I did that, and then I just picked one of my dual tip markers that I thought would match and started to write stuff in, and I just mixed up the lettering, and I was deciding whether I wanted to use stickers in this spread, and I decided not to. So this is going to be a washi tape and then pen only spread, and I'm excited to see how it comes out at the end. I think the last time I did something like that wasn't since stickers. No. Kind of like this week where I laid down my base decorative stickers, but then everything else was just pen only. And then once I did do a truly pen only spread. So the very beginning of the year. This week. All right, so that's it for this video. If you've been following this daily Plan With Me series, thank you so much for watching and for keeping up with it. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope that I continue to see you on some of my regularly scheduled content videos. There is much more to come, and I just hope to see you next time. Bye!